Welcome to Earn My Vote. My name is Edmondson, and today I have Carl Aveni, who's running for judge. And right now he's an attorney, of course. So, Carl, how are you doing this morning, man?
I'm well, thank you very
Good.
much.
So tell me why you want to run for judge, man? You've been an attorney for a long time.
22 years.
22 years.
Lawyer. That's right.
So why you want to run for a judge?
Well, truth be told, this has always been part of the plan.
Okay.
So I always, I'm the sole provider for my family, and I
Okay.
wanted the first part of my career to be about taking care of my family and doing those things that would allow them to be financially secure and have a nice place to live and those sorts of things. But it was always the plan that the back
Okay.
half of my career, which is where I'm starting right now,
Okay.
would be about public service.
Good.
I have been absolutely blessed. I've had great experiences as a trial lawyer. I'm the head of litigation at Carlisle, Patchett, and Murphy.
Right.
I've succeeded in the Ohio Supreme Court
Okay.
and in the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is that court just below the United States Supreme Court. And I've checked off every box that one could check off in private practice at a large law firm, and now I really want to pay forward all the blessings I've had in my life back to the people of Franklin County.
Okay, just give us a little brief summary of actually who you are as a man.
Sure.
I know you got children, right?
That's right. I have two
Okay,
kids.
and what's their names?
Lucy, who's 16, and Eamon, who's 14.
Okay, and
Hi, guys.
and then you're from Columbus.
I am not from Columbus. I grew up in Boston, actually right outside of Boston, in a town that 100 years ago was one of the most prosperous cities in America. It was the shoe manufacturing capital of the
Right.
world 100 years ago.
Right.
But by the time I graduated from high school, all those factories had closed. So all the opportunity of that town had dried up over the course of,
Right.
of my lifetime. And most of the folks I went to school with had really three choices. You know, they could either join the military and serve somewhere else.
Okay.
They could learn a trade and practice that trade somewhere else, or they could stay where they were and maybe be on a pathway that got them into some trouble, maybe got them to prison, maybe got them to the morgue. And I'll tell you, I actually had friends that took all three of those pathways. My parents, civil servants, mom was a school teacher.
Okay.
They figured there was another path I needed.
It's in your blood.
I wasn't going to make a very good soldier. I wasn't very good with my hands, so I wasn't going to learn a trade and do very well with that. So they said, we got to find a way to get this kid to college. And so I've been continuously working since I was 5 years old. I was a professional clown at kids' birthday parties from the time I was 5 to the time I graduated from high school to save enough money so that I could go to college.
Nice.
And going from that, sort of those humble roots, to being the head of litigation in one of the larger law firms in town, there isn't a day that I don't stare at myself in the mirror and say, how in the world did I get here?
Right.
This is just amazing to me.
Right. Because one of the things when I think, you say you're from Boston, right?
That's right.
When I think of Boston, I think tough, rugged, hard worker.
That's it.
Dedication.
Right.
And so, when now that you're seeking to be a judge and what court?
So it's the Court of Common Pleas, the General Division. I should say I'm not actually from Boston. I'm from a city right outside of Boston called Brockton, Massachusetts. And if you know Brockton, it's because you know marvelous Marvin Hagler, who used to run by my house every day in the early 80s.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the Common Pleas Court.
So the Court of Common Pleas is the trial court that handles felonies on the criminal side, and on the civil side handles $15,000 up to the sky's the limit. So it's the court that handles the larger disputes.
Okay. Good. So last but not least,
Yes,
I don't have a whole lot of questions to ask because people, you can't even give us a brief summary of who you are. What are you going to do to earn our vote come this November?
Well, I think that judges are the single most important part of government for affecting your life. You want to have a judge who has intellectual rigor, who's got scholarship, who's got dispassion and takes everything at a fair and level playing ground for no matter who you are, no matter how you come before the court. But on the other hand, you also want someone with compassion and a sense of humility. And my life experiences have bred that into me. I'm here because other people invested in me. I didn't get here by myself. I worked my tail off, but I did not get here by myself. A lot of other people invested in me. I ask you to do the same thing. I'm Carl Aveni. I'm running for judge.
All right, there you have it, Carl Aveni. And then just a few more dates that you need to remember. October the 6th is the last time you can register. Even though it's the 9th, we want you to be there the 6th to be early. And then we have to get out the vote. When we vote, we win. My name is Al Edmondson. This is Earn My Vote. Peace.
Peace. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.